to the channel. It's that time of the month. No, it's not a monthly thing, but it's that time for another MT video. So I've got quite a bit of MT to go through. Again, it's not gonna be in any particular order, so I'm just gonna pick it up and I'm just gonna go for it. I'm gonna talk to you about it, what I think, whether I like it, whether I don't necessarily love it, but yeah, let's get to it because there's actually quite a lot. I'm gonna maybe just pick whatever's on the top. I'm gonna start here. So this is the Soap and Glory Spray On Body Moisturizing Mist Girly Glow. So basically what it is a spray on moisturizer. It's a very light watery texture. It does have a bit of a sheen, like a little bit of a sparkle when you put it on. I got this like a while ago when I was traveling, because we didn't have Soap and Glory in Australia at the time. Now we do. It's, you know, I think it's a good idea if you're have like normal skin, but especially on my legs where I would normally use it, I have quite dry skin, so this almost does not much. So again, so I quite like the scent of all Soap and Glory products. Actually, it's very sort of a light, clean soap scent, like traditional soap scent, so I quite enjoy it, but I don't necessarily would buy it again because I would just use other moisturizer. There are a lot more moisturizing there. Next, oh geez, let me see if I've got another body so I don't jump around as much as I thought I would. Okay, this is the Chanel Chance Eau Fresh fragrance. The amount of time that I go through, the amount of bottles that I go through when it comes to Chanel Chance is actually quite ridiculous. As I speak to you right now, I've got one empty bottle, I've got one almost finished, and I've got one new one. So that sort of clarifies the obsession here with the Chanel Eau Fresh Chance fragrance. It's just, I don't know, it's just there's still some, I'm just gonna keep spraying, whatever. Oh, it's empty, but it works every now and then. So it's my go-to fragrance. I think I just really love the scent. It's very fresh, it's very summery. Again, I tend to use fragrance according to weather. That's why I bought a new bottle, because it's summer here in Australia. It's really hot. Finally we have summer here in Australia, so this is just my go-to every summer. So that's my MT. So bye bye. Yeah. Oh my god, I'm scared it's gonna like roll off because I'm just like chucking it back. Oh, let's go to hair products. The first one is a Percy and Reed dry shampoo. This is like the travel size. I got this from Sephora. I don't remember, I mean, it's good, but I don't remember loving it. I do tend to use dry shampoo not very often because I do wash my hair every day, but when I'm traveling, especially to hot countries, like if I go back to Jakarta or if I go to Singapore, where I got these from, my hair, because I get quite oily face and then the scalp tends to get really oily because it's really hot, my hair gets quite oily, so I like to just spray on dry shampoo even after I wash my hair, just so then my hair doesn't get oily as much. So for that reason, I think that these one are great if you don't have oily hair, but I don't think if you have oily hair this doesn't really do much. But I mean, it's a travel size, so I used it, finished it, so there you go. And next, the next one is the OGX, or is it or OGX? Yeah, OGX B5 Weightless Oil Mist. So it's meant to be for stressed hair. So it looks like this. I finally found a hair oil that I really like. If you want to know what it is, I think it's in my November favorites. But this one is the one that I tried before. It is more like it is an oil, but it's because it's like a mist form. It didn't feel very greasy or oily. I tend to just use it at night. I didn't mind it, but I prefer the one that I found that I'm using now. But this one's a pretty good one if you like the spray on not so oily texture. That one there. These one, oh my god, it's actually have like the writings have come off, but this is the Orib foundation mist. So you're supposed to like, you know, put it on before you like dry your hair, before you blow dry your hair and stuff. So it's supposed to protect your hair as well from like heat and whatever like products you're putting on. I really like it, really like the scent, really like the texture. I think it makes my hair smells really good, but it is quite pricey, so I think that's why I haven't repurchased it. But you know, if I've got the chance to repurchase it, I think I will definitely repurchase this one. But it's a really good prepping spray, I would say. And I'm not gonna roll it down. I'm scared it's like the whole box gonna fly out, so I'm just gonna. Okay. Now, to the fun stuff, I've got some skincare empties. Actually, I have lots of skincare empties. So that's all the hair and body whatnot. I'm gonna start with this one. This is I'm gonna start with cleansing, I guess. This is the Sum 37 Miracle Rose Cleansing Stick. This is, oh, it's all done. So I take this with me when I travel, because sometimes I put a little bit of makeup on for the airport, and then when I get to the airplane I just want that makeup off, especially if I'm traveling like long flights. Like basically I only bring it when it's like long flights, because it's ridiculous if it's like an hour flight or something. But because I'm in Australia, conveniently we always travel very far, so you know, I do like 7-8 hour flight minimum, like if I go home or go to Singapore, which I go quite often. So I like to take a cleanser with me, but of course with the restriction of, you know, liquids into like, you know, into cabin. I just like the fact that this is a stick cleanser. It cleans really well, it smells really good, but yeah, I think this is just sort of like a really easy to go cleansing stick. I would, considering, I mean, this is actually quite pricey. I will have to, I think I'll have a look up at how much it is, because I kind of forget. But this is actually quite pricey. But I know that Neogen, one of my favorite Korean skincare brand, has a green tea one in a stick. I think I want to try that next. But this one's really good in terms of like the scent and how convenient it was for me. So that's gone. Okay, next, it's still in the cleansing department. I'm a little bit sad when I pumped the last few pumps of this cleansing oil. This one's the Tatcha Pure One Step Camellia Cleansing Oil. Look, I really like Tatcha product. It is quite pricey, but this cleansing oil, it is so gentle on the skin. It removes makeup really well. I don't wear a lot of waterproof or things like waterproof makeup or anything, but I wear just like a really light foundation, powder, eyebrows, blush, very basic. So this one removes it really well, really gentle. I just like how my skin felt after. It didn't feel like, you know, it didn't feel like it was stripped of its natural oil. It didn't feel like, you know, squeaky clean feeling that kind of worries me sometimes in like cleansers. But you know, I really enjoy this. I even bought the travel size because I just couldn't be without it. I mean, there's a lot of others, you know, really good cleansing oil out there, and I'm currently using different cleansing oil, but you know, this was a luxury that I truly enjoyed. If you can afford it, I highly recommend it. But yeah, definitely depends on your budget, but this is a really good cleansing oil. I believe I don't have any more cleanser. Okay. Next. Oh, next is a skin essence. So I've got an empty of the SK2 facial treatment clear lotion. So this is actually like the toner. It's not really the miracle essence that everyone loves and raves about. So this is like the clear lotion, as in like a toner. It's supposed to be the toner. I mean, look, I think this is a very high-end pricey products, and look, I didn't really feel like there's like a huge difference in my skin whether if I use it or if I don't use it. This is like an older MT, so I finished this like a few months ago, and I haven't used it for like 3-4 months, so my skin hasn't done, like, it doesn't look anything different with or without it. So honestly, if it's something that you can afford, go for it, but meh, yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about that. Next, let's go to serum, because I've got some serums here. The first one that I'm very sad that it's finished, but I'm definitely gonna buy it again, is the Drunk Elephant B-Hydra Intensive Hydration Serum. This is like my favorite, has to be my favorite hyaluronic anything serum in the skincare market right now. It is really light. Like any Drunk Elephant product, you can mix it with any of the other products. Normally I mix this with my vitamin C, so it's something that I cherish and I loved very much, and it's finished. So I just haven't had a chance to repurchase it, but I would definitely buy this again. Yeah, it's really good. I think a lot of people have raved about Drunk Elephant, so I'm not gonna re-raved anymore. It's a really good hydration serum. Next, this one is the MT. So this one is it's from Brio. So this is the products that I recommended when I go to my esthetician. They do sell like Brio. This is the Daytime Stem Cell Brightening Serum. So this one, I've used this for a long time. I really enjoy the Daytime Stem Cell Serum. It is super tiny, but it lasts you quite a while actually, because I think one bottle, I've like maybe it took me 4 months to finish. It's basically to be used in the morning. It helps with hydration, pigmentation. It's a really good serum. I haven't repurchased this because my esthetician just recommended me a different serum for daytime. So these ones I've used for a long time, so I thought, why not try something different? But yeah, so this is a really good serum if you do get a little bit of a breakout like me, if you got like pigmentation, which I do have as well. Definitely this is a good one to try. So bye bye. And what else have I got? I don't know if I should consider this as makeup or skincare. Maybe this is more of a makeup, but this is the Clarins Beauty Flash Balm. I am pretty sure a lot of people use this as their primer. I think I bought it to be used as my like sort of daytime like moisturizer. It's kind of like, it has like a, what is it, like a skin colored, the cream is like a flesh colored. So it's meant to, it's called Beauty Flash Balm, so it's like a CC cream primer type of product, and it's supposed to really, when you put it on and you put makeup on top of it, it's supposed to make your makeup looks amazing, makes your skin looks amazing. I didn't really find that. I don't know, maybe it's because my skin is just a little bit more oily, so it doesn't suit this texture. I mean, I finished it, but I don't think I would repurchase it just because I I know I didn't think anything of it. I didn't feel like, oh, it's fantastic or it does make a difference. I didn't really see a difference. So yeah, so that's that one. I'm gonna go with these one because these two are an eye product. This one is the sample size of the Biossance squalane and peptide eye gel. Now this one is the reason why I bought the full size of this one, of the squalane and peptide eye gel from Biossance, because my cousin actually helped me buy the whole like travel set, so it's all the minis that for you to try. But this is just so good that it, you know, when I haven't used an eye gel or eye cream for the longest time, because every time I try something, I would have milia, or like the little white dots around my, like especially around here. So that's why I haven't really tried much eye creams. But when I tried these one, actually, because the texture is super light, it actually hasn't, like, I haven't had, you know, new milias sort of popping out of nowhere because of the eye cream. So this works really well, so I bought the full size. I really like it. I love when brands, you know, have like small travel size, especially for their face care line. I think it's a really good way for customers to properly try, because I know a lot of brands have like a small sachet sample sizes that they give out, but I think sample sizes sometimes is not really it's not enough time for you to really see the results on your skin. So I love when brands have like a small travel size that you can really try. So it works. Cosmetic brands, you know, I end up buying full-size products every time I try a travel size product, so anyway, so that's that. So the other one is the L'Occitane en Provence Divine Eyes. So for the Divine range, L'Occitane has two eye products. So the one is Divine Eyes and one is Divine, like an eye balm, which is like a thicker texture. First, because I thought, oh, I've got oily skin, so I just thought, oh, I should go with like Divine Eyes, which is a little bit more like that serum-y texture, so like a little bit lighter. But when I use it, I found that I do prefer the one that I'm currently using, which is the Precious Eye Balm. The Precious Eye Balm, it's still a lighter texture, but I think because of the caffeine in it, I just really see a difference when it comes to eye bags, whereas with this one, I was kind of like, okay, I didn't see much difference. So yeah, so I have finished this, and then I just purchased the new one, which I really like. Where am I? Cream, sure, let's do face cream now. Oh dear. Okay, so the first one that I have here is the COSRX, the Advanced Snail 92 All-in-One Cream. Okay, so this one, the texture is a gel. It's really gooey and sticky. I use this at it has no scent, but I use this for a while, and then I kind of like, oh, I didn't really enjoy the texture of it. So I end up kind of like, maybe I'm not gonna finish it, but of course I don't want any products to go to waste, so I end up just forcing myself to use it. Look, snail products are really good, and I really do love COSRX, but I think it's because of the packaging, and you have to dip your hand into this gooey textured products. I didn't really like it. They do have one that comes in a pump. I think it's more like a serum or something, so I like that better. I used that, and then a long time ago, and I've thrown the bottle away. But this one, not so much. But if you do want a product that's like moisturizing, if you want to try a snail product for the first time, sure, definitely give this a go. I prefer the pump, but this is actually not a bad product. But yeah, I just didn't like the whole idea of dipping my fingers into like a sticky substance. It's just weird for me. Next, another empty. This one is the Kate Somerville oil-free moisturizer. It looks like that. You know, the one thing that I really like from Kate Somerville is the packaging, which is like the little like the pump thing, and you just have the products comes out. And then Drunk Elephant came up with similar packaging, which I'm like, hallelujah, I really like it. But this one is a face cream that I used quite a while back. It's an oil-free moisturizer that I just sort of use during the day. I think a long time ago I used to think, oh, I'm gonna try to avoid oil because I've got an oily skin. Obviously, the more I know about skincare, the more I'm like, well, just because you've got an oily skin, you shouldn't really avoid oil. You shouldn't really use too much of a mattifying oil-free products. So when I bought this, I thought, you know, this will be a really good moisturizer for daytime. I find that I do enjoy the texture, and I do quite like the fact that it's very light. But I, even as an oily skin person, I quite enjoy a little bit of a heavier cream. I don't know, I'm a little bit weird, but this one's kind of, it's an okay moisturizer. If you want to try it, if you have a severely oily skin, give it a try. But if you have the budget for it, I would actually recommend my next MT, which is the Tatcha water cream. This is definitely, oh god, there's some left. No, there isn't. It's empty. It's really, really empty. And this one is definitely a love for me. It is, if you have the budget for it to get Tatcha, this is a really, really good light moisturizer. If you have a combo oily skin, I mean, I have nothing bad to say about it. I just really, really enjoy this. But now it's finished, and I don't know if I can afford it again. So yeah, so that's that one. Next, oh okay, it's last three, guys. So the first one is a travel set of the MAC Prep and Prime. I just finished it, but I really, really do love the Prep and Prime Fix Plus spray. I've got them in full sizes. The reason why I bought the little ones is because I was traveling to Sydney, so I cannot possibly bring the big bottle, so I bought the little bottle. And then I just sort of, when I came back from from Sydney, I just continue using it until it's finished. But yeah, so these one, my love so much, so highly recommend it. I like the coconut one, but they don't have the small one in the coconut, so yeah. Ta-da! Next, this one is the Hourglass brow pencil, the arch brow pencil. This one is definitely kaput. There's no more, it's gone. I really love Hourglass makeup products. I like their Vanish Stick, their mascara, the eyebrow pencil. This is probably my third or fourth Hourglass eyebrow pencil. It's a really, really good eyebrow. It's just it's like one of those like a triangle-y. Is it a triangle? I don't know what shape this is, but because of the shape of the tip, it's really easy to apply, and it helps to make your eyebrow looks really natural. I've got quite a thick eyebrow naturally, so I don't have to like sort of do like a stroke for individual, like to draw it in. I just have to like really just add a little bit of here and there just to even it out a little bit more. So this is what I use, and I really like it. Last one, I swear this is the last one. Oh, this is beginning to. The last one is the Too Faced Peach Mist Mattifying Setting Spray. I have an obsession for a while with anything that smelled like peach. I bought like peach scented fragrances, whatever. So this one, they came out with like a whole peach line, and they've got the spray. I actually really like the scent. I didn't really get to try it properly because halfway through it, the spray stops working. So what happened is that as soon as I spray, the actual products came out from like the little, like the area here, which then annoys me because then my hand gets super sticky and then it doesn't really spray on my face. Anyway, Too Faced, please fix this. I really love the scent. I really would love to use it properly and try it properly, but I couldn't because it's just a faulty pump. So anyway, that's all I'm gonna say about that. Very, very unfortunate. Yeah. Okay, so that's everything. Oh goodness. So that's everything in the empty box. I'm gonna put it back into the box because I'm gonna chuck it to a recycling bin, a proper beauty products recycling bin, and just to make sure it doesn't go to the landfill as well. So yeah, so that's everything that's in my empties for a while now. So I'm gonna start to accumulate more empties and do another empty videos because I really like it. To do another, I love to watch empty videos because it's really fun to see what other people's are using, what other people's are loving. Sometimes I get inspired to like try different products from seeing other people recommending the few products that are in their empties. So hopefully this helps if anyone wants to try different things, or if anyone's been wanting to try certain products, hopefully this helps. Anyway, yeah, so thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video, whatever the next video is going to be. Bye everybody.